Hello children, good morning to everyone. Yesterday I explained you few effects, constructive effect of volcano children. We started the chapter volcano yesterday, and till constructive effect some points I have already explained you, like landform, volcanic plateau, volcanic mountain. Other constructive effects are formation of volcanic plains. Now children, these plains are vast and smooth, formed by extensive volcano flooding from volcano center. The Western Victorian Plain in Victoria and Australia in the finest example of volcanic plain. Then comes the Caldera Lake. This during the repeated eruption of summit of volcanic may be blown up in its plain, and large depression called caldera is formed. These are generally formed when magma chamber is no longer able to emit sufficient magma. That means they are cooling now, and in this result in collapse of some core, either partially or wholly, because magma is not coming out now, sufficient magma, so the core gets cool, and as it's cool, partially or wholly, fully they collapse. This depression eventually get filled with water and form a lake. So now some example are Crater Lake in USA is the Caldera Lake, and it is about 10 kilometer wide and is the deepest lake in USA. After this, another very important constructive effect of volcano is hot spring. This is formed when the movement of magma in the interior of earth heats up underground water, particularly around magma chamber, because magma chamber is full of hot magma, so the place around it is very hot. So what happens, the water there turns into steam and it gushes up to the surface. This hot spring is also known as thermal spring. It contains many dissolved mineral. Since hot springs are rich source of sulfur, they are considered good for health, especially for curing certain skin disease. Sulfur hot spring at Manikaran in Kullu Valley of Himachal Pradesh are a great tourist attraction, and it is very good, as I said, that it is very good for skin disease, effect on skin disease. So many tourists are attracted toward this. Then is the geyser. A geyser is a fountain of hot water and steam that escape when underground water comes into contact with hot volcanic rock. For example, the Old Faithful Geyser in Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming, the USA. In maybe in class 7th or 8th, you must have read about this. During an eruption, its water temperature at the vent has been measured by around about 95.6 degrees Celsius. Now these were some constructive effects of the volcano. You all are familiar with the destructive effect of the volcano. You have already studied in previous classes. We'll have one quick recap of this. Now there are many destructive effects also children. When the volcano erupts, they destroy life and property. The hot lava together with ash and dust destroy not only human being but also animal as well as plant life. Then agriculture fields are covered with layer of volcanic ash and dust, making them unsuitable for cultivation. Huge clouds are formed after the eruption of volcano, causing heavy rains which result in flood and landslides. Volcano also emit poisonous gases which pollute the environment and cause health problem. Children, all these are very destructive effect of volcano. Now the last paragraph, which is given on page number 59, you will see that important volcanic zone of the world, means these are the places where many volcanoes are found, and these are said to be a dangerous places. Now the volcano are very common in circum-Pacific belt. Now this circum-Pacific belt is also called the Pacific Ring of Fire, because over 80% of total number of active volcanoes are concentrated in this region. Among these are included 40 active volcanoes in Andes, over 100 in the Philippines, 70 in Indonesia, and 40 in Japan. So all these places are in the circum-Pacific belt where number of volcanoes, active volcanoes, are found. Mid-world mountain belt are Mount Vesuvius, Mount Etna, and Mount Stromboli. The famous active volcanoes are located in the mid-world mountain belt. The only active volcano in India, in Andaman and Nicobar Island, is also located in this belt. That means Andaman and Nicobar Island are in mid-world mountain belt. The Hawaiian Island, Canary Island, Mount Kenya, and all in the mid-world mountain belt. So whenever you are asked about the famous volcanic zone, you should remember the two zones in the world are circum-Pacific belt and mid-world mountain belt. Children, here we complete the lesson volcano. Go through the lesson, children, and in your copy you draw a label diagram of volcano, as you can see in the picture that I have shown you. You can see just now the same diagram. You have to draw colorful diagram marking and labeling all the important parts of the volcano. Homework you will get, children, in your next class, when you will get the homework. Every day you get, in there only you will get the homework. But I want to tell you that short questions which are given in your book, that is, I think 7 questions are given. You will get that between page number 55 and 59. You will get all the answer. You don't have to search deeply because chapter is not very long. Go through the lesson, read the lesson, and you will find it is very easy to find the answers, children. That's enough for today. Have a nice day, children. Take care of yourself. Don't go out of your house. Okay.